What's good, people? It's the Rap Roundtable here. Your boy Jarves, to say the Rap Snob, Diddy the Balance, the homie Mace. We just need y'all to like, share, and subscribe when you tap into the videos. We're trying to reach 5,000 subs and eventually 10K subs. And with your help, we could definitely do that. Especially people who watch the videos and don't sub. You watching, we appreciate it. But the subs help us run it up even more. For our people who are already sub, make sure you hit that bell right next to the subscribe option. Pick all. When you pick all, it allows us to feed you what you need to get from us immediately. If you don't hit all, you'll get it when YouTube decides to give it to you. But if you hit all, you get the streams, you get the community posts, you get our regular uploads, you get everything. Hit all, help us run these numbers up, 5K, 10K, build a Rap Roundtable brand. Tap in with us. Peace.
The Rap Roundtable.
Mace do something in the group chat involving Kendrick Lamar and To Pimp a Butterfly, Sincere's favorite Kendrick album.
Sir.
He says, Mace wants to know, is To Pimp a Butterfly the Illmatic for the younger generation? It's a loaded question.
It's a very loaded question.
I almost want to pull a coin out and flip a coin.
Mace, expand on that. Yeah, you threw it in.
Yeah, he threw it under the bus. I was trying to shoot something.
On my Birdman right now. Frankly, yes. I give a lot of caveats. I give a lot of,
flip-flops.
Flip-flops. Flip-flop king over here. You know what I mean? Check that game. But yeah, honestly, as a person who came into the game when Illmatic was the grail of rap, you know what I mean? You weren't official.
Still is. Talking about, you said was?
A lot of people. I'm gonna get to it, y'all.
Okay,
It was the grail of rap. It was, you aren't official if you ain't listened to Illmatic. Like, and if you listen to it and you don't think it's the best shit you ever heard, you stupid. You know what I mean? That was the era I came into as a listener. But at this point, Illmatic is as far away from the youth as Songs in the Key of Life was for us. You know what I'm saying? And so at this point, no, when a young rap fan comes into the game, they're not gonna say Illmatic is the greatest album ever. And more than anything, To Pimp a Butterfly comes up. And honestly, even though it's not my favorite Kendrick album, we've spoken about this. I'm a Good Kid guy. Jarve's a damn guy. You know what I mean? Honestly, I'm not mad at them because the album, lyrically, production wise, it is kind of flawless if you want to keep it real. You know what I mean? It's just not my cup of tea. But I understand. Kendrick is the artist of the generation, and this is his most his most impactful album critically. You know what I'm saying? To me, when you ask a younger fan what they think the epitome of rap is, it's gonna be To Pimp a Butterfly. And I really don't see, the Reasonable Doubt to that Illmatic or the Ready to Die to that Illmatic. I don't even see what they put around it to compare it to, honestly.
Go ahead, bro, motherfucker.
Interesting. What a interesting.
He fucked it up with that.
Yeah, Macito. Because here's why. Because I've heard nothing.
I got my drink. I'm just sitting.
I've heard nothing but low key borderline slander out of Mace for To Pimp a Butterfly. He does not fuck with it. Am I lying?
Wow. It's third on the album list for Kendrick.
He got some joints.
It's number 3
behind
Good Kid and Damn.
All right. So to hear him say that he understands it while not necessarily agreeing with it, I respect that. I respect that. I think, and honestly, I think not too long ago we were actually talking about Good Kid, Mad City in the same sort of conversation, wondering if maybe Good Kid, Mad City was the Illmatic for this generation, but Good Kid, Mad City, I think, had too much popularity and radio-friendly play and stuff like that. Son. So I would be willing to agree that for this generation, To Pimp a Butterfly is the Illmatic, and I have absolutely no problem saying that. I don't even have a problem breaking it out of that box. Not even just to this generation, but as an all-time album, Illmatic and To Pimp a Butterfly are right there.
Wow.
They're in the same tier.
That's a take right there.
Now, the reasons I would be more inclined to Pimp a Butterfly than Good Kid, Mad City, but both are classics. I think. I mean, y'all might not agree, but like, I think the general consensus agrees that To Pimp a Butterfly is a bona fide classic, right? They both have the critical acclaim, but they don't necessarily have. They both have the critical acclaim, but they don't necessarily have the commercial success,
Right.
to really back it up, right? To back it up as like a classic, right? Usually we think of classics.
What makes a classic?
Well, we that's something that we would have to talk about. But I think a lot of people like you, Jarv,
Here we go.
would need a classic to be both critically acclaimed and commercially heavily successful at the same time.
What
And
makes a classic?
matter too.
Who
That's not
decides?
that's
It's a classic.
well that's not the segment.
You're right.
Yeah, there we go. we'll have a segment for that at
Can I
some
jump
point.
in real quick though?
Absolutely.
Can I jump in real quick? With that, I feel it is. There was like a few months ago, I don't know if y'all guys remember, but Spotify did a thing where I think it's right after the Mr. Morale steppers came out and all that. So Spotify had a thing where they had, arrange your favorite Kendrick album in order and stuff like that. So I came across it on Instagram. So a lot of the people I saw, they put To Pimp a Butterfly first. Personally, for me, I like Good Kid, Mad City, but I understand the cultural impact of To Pimp a Butterfly.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
What cultural impact?
Just we gonna be all right.
I'm just waiting.
Yeah.
I'm letting Sid get his shit off because I'm ready to cook.
All right.
Yeah.
They're also Illmatic and To Pimp a Butterfly are both very heavily jazz influenced.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And this always brings me to a point that's always like I always have this in my head. Like I feel that certain hip hop, if it's too heavily jazz influenced, certain listeners will not fuck with it.
Damn,
Because
That's cap.
Point your
y'all
fingers,
motherfuckers
nigga.
That's
don't listen to jazz
I do,
influenced
though.
rap.
That's cap.
Y'all don't listen to A Tribe Called Quest.
That's not
Y'all
true.
don't
What?
listen to Daylight. You don't listen to
What?
Tribe Called. You've never in your life brought up A Tribe Called Quest unsolicited.
He called it Job out, bro.
Right.
You know
fuck
how many
with
times
Tribe.
I've mentioned Tribe on this podcast?
fuck with
It's
Tribe.
recorded.
out.
We fuck
It's recorded.
You're a fan of Tribe?
He's saying you be lying on the pod, y'all. That's
No.
what he said. That's what he said.
I don't know.
He
I
kinda
don't
put
feel
it-
that energy from you,
he put
Job.
your
I
car,
really
bro.
don't.
Doing it for the look.
put your
I
car
really
up,
don't.
bro.
Again, my entry to hip hop, Wu-Tang. Around the corner from that, before it was even Tribe, it was Leaders for me.
There you
I
go.
fuck with-
Leaders.
At least in
These
the
are
new
new
school. That was one of the first joints I got introduced
Since when?
to. Who the scenario not affect? Who the scenario not affect? Talking about? That should affect everybody, bro.
Scenarios.
Yo,
They say he
flavor
don't believe
videos
that shit,
used to
man.
run the scenario
This is a
video
new development.
over
Scenarios.
and over. I got introduced to Busta Rhymes on scenario, Tribe on scenario.
Charlie Brown.
Yo, come on, son.
All right.
Come on.
All right.
We've never talked about it on
We've
the
never
pod
talked
or in
about it.
personal because we busy arguing about
Just
Jay
another
Nas.
case of that PTA?
Come on, son.
You was fucking with that?
I'm not saying I was a big fan, but I
Okay.
tapped in.
All right. All right.
I'd rather woo. I like a little more ignorance in my shit. You know what I'm saying?
To this day.
But to me, like, when they talk about Midnight Marauders, that's up there, bro.
Okay. All right.
Go ahead, Sam.
I'll stand down.
I appreciate
But
that. I appreciate that.
Holster your weapon, soldier. Right.
He'll get me later. Don't worry.
Right.
but not. I mean, to put a bow on it, I think for this generation, I think To Pimp a Butterfly is very much in line with what Illmatic was to us. Not heavily commercial, not heavily radio, culturally impactful, jazz influenced, and I'll say it, a flawless piece of music from beginning to end.
All right, so
Yeah.
I'm going to be problematic here.
There you go.
I'm going to be very
Of course.
problematic.
Of course.
I don't agree with Mace. I don't agree with Sin. I feel like Dini knows where I'm going with this. Because he and our sensibilities on certain albums are lockstep. You know what I mean? And when it comes to Damn, critical classic, fine and well.
No question.
But This is an album, and I'm gonna look into the camera because I really want to start a problem. This is an album that the fucking left-wing white people love to death.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
he's going there.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all talk about classic. Remember I kept asking, what makes a classic? Who decides a classic? The fucking white people love this album. They decided this was a classic. Because what black person really talks about To Pimp a Butterfly?
Yeah.
Where they at?
Yeah.
Where they at? Where they at?
The whites love the black person talking about the struggle.
We're gonna throw this.
The
on
whites, I'm
Twitter.
coming to you, Cypher.
Talk your shit,
The
y'all.
whites love them some
We're
fucking
gonna
jazz
throw
music.
this on Twitter
Go ahead.
to have the black people come out in support of To Pimp a Butterfly.
Please.
We want to hear
because
from
I
you.
need to see them. Because I've
YouTube.
never seen it.
Not more
And
than damn or
Twitter.
not more than
The
good
whites
kids.
love the black struggle. The whites love jazz music surrounded to fucking jazz struggle. For the fucking whites, it might as well have been a fucking Spike Lee movie in 1991.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
The Spike Lee movies
Y'all
are
is
classic
going
too.
there.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Do the right thing.
The whites dictated the terms of To Pimp a Butterfly. The blacks love Good Kid, Mad City. They love Section 80. They love Damn. They don't like Mr. Morale and the Mid-Steppers. But the whites love them.
Bro, you call it-
Mr.
you call it the
Morale.
Mid-Steppers?
I
You call it
ain't
Mid-Steppers?
I ain't doing it.
Wow.
Dini did that. That's not me.
Yo, he
Name
snuck that in
sticks.
so.
All I'm saying
sneakily.
is, what I love about Kendrick is he creates the cultural divide with his art.
Yes.
But to say that it's the Illmatic, to me, it was not unanimous within the culture. The difference between To Pimp a Butterfly and Illmatic was the culture decided Illmatic was the grill. The white people decided To Pimp a Butterfly was the grill. It's levels to this rap shit. And if the white person says it's the grill, I'm not fucking with it. if the culture says it's the grill, I'm fucking with it. Syph, you had a point to
Yes, I did. Because this past summer, I went to the Mr. Morale Steppers tour at the Barclays Center. So,
Oh, facts, me too.
yeah.
That probably was in the same job.
We probably was.
Yeah.
So I was sitting next to this. I'm gonna call him Peter. Peter probably wasn't his name, but I'm
Peter?
just, for all intents and purposes, I'm calling Peter. So Kendrick did all right, and Peter was going nuts to all right. I'm like, okay, Peter, relax. He's talking about us. He's talking about me.
It's my song.
It's my song.
Settle down, Peter.
Peter was like, Peter
Calm
was
down,
feeling. I'm like,
Pete.
Peter, calm down, Pete. Like he's talking about me, but you know,
We.
chill. Yeah,
It's
we.
not you.
Right.
Me.
Me. He's talking about me. You good. You was good. You was a million when you came out your mother. You good. I had to fight for my shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that
See?
that's a great point,
See?
John. That's a great point. That's a great point.
John has Go ahead,
If we
Sid.
want to keep it all the way
Here he go.
1,000,
Here he go.
who wrote the 5 mic review for Illmatic in the source?
Wasn't it Miss Info?
Mania O.
Yeah, Miss Info, right?
Miss
Who knows?
Info.
Miss
Miss Info. Yeah.
Miss Info.
She's not white.
She's not black.
She's Asian. She's close enough.
She's a
close
minority. She's a minority.
Talk about it. Yo. Sid, you got some questions for Syph Boogie, bro.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go. So Syph,
Yes.
I noticed that like in the game today, there's a lot of artists that they gravitate more so towards like bar heavy rap,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
All they need is a beat to rap to,
Yeah.
get off some bars, and that's the song.
Yeah.
Right? And then there's other artists that are very sort of like industry molded.
Gotcha.
Like, you know, like the songwriting has to be impeccable, the
Right.
hooks and everything. You seem to be like a really good balance of those two. Like
Yes.
you will spit the bars,
Yes.
but songwriting wise,
Yes.
you're also up there.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You got your skills with that.
Thank you.
Speak to that. Like how does that balance work for you?
It's just knowing the business, man. Just like I'm a person who studies music. You know what I'm saying? I study radio. I study like George Michael, shit like that. Like you know what I
Okay.
mean? Like
Yeah.
I study like pop radio. You know what I mean? So I'm
Right.
just a student of everything. I study every fucking thing. So and I just study artists. I study whoever. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's just like and not like still, but I incorporate that in myself because I know where I want to go as an artist. I know what it is. Again, I ain't getting shit to be no broke rapper.
Right. I feel you. I feel you. Yeah,
So,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it is like, do you lean more? Like, does your heart lean more towards one end than the other, or is it like a?
I try to be very authentic. I
Yeah.
feel like that again, going to the John Lennon John Lennon.
Yes, sir.
He had a very authentic. So he's beloved.
Yeah.
Beloved. You know what I mean? So it's like things like that. You know what I mean? Like just where I could touch the people and just still I guess do what I do for the music industry. I don't know.
Right. So now, like, let's take a closer peek at your creative process.
Okay.
Right. So, what gets you in the zone? Like, do you hear a beat? Is it a place you prefer to work at home, or do you have to leave the home to go to the studio? Different people are creative in different ways. So, like,
for me, it's my home. Like, that's my. I've created lots of my shit, like everything at my house, and that's my solace. It's where I think. It's where I'm comfortable at. It's where I can. You know what I'm saying? It's my place. Exactly.
Yeah. And
So
do you have like setup at home, equipment at home?
No, I just got my stereo. That's what I said. I have to invest in a home studio because like my home. I'm fucking out of here. I'm out of here because the ideas I be having, it's like it's here, but it's just like I feel like especially when I go to like a studio I gotta pay for.
Right.
I gotta cram and shit like that. But if I have the organic home setup.
Yeah,
I'm fucking Picasso, bro.
Yeah, I feel you. I'm very much the same way. That's why I asked that because like, but my thing is
A little bit of the Migos.
Yeah, just a little bit. Why you heard that? You heard that come out? Oh, damn. My apologies out there.
I ain't hear it. I saw it, nigga.
But with me, I'm kind of the opposite. Like, I can't be creative at home. Because there's just too many people there.
I got you.
So
I live by myself, so.
But you live by yourself, so that you can be to yourself and let your mind wander.
Exactly,
but for me, I gotta cut those people out from my house and go somewhere with it. So like, we got time for one more question before?
Keep cook, bro.
All right, I have to ask this as a Brooklyn MC.
Okay.
Who's your top 5 from Brooklyn, specifically from Brooklyn?
He putting you on the spot, Si.
Yeah, he is. But I'm here for it though.
This man you got one on your shirt.
N-O-T-O-R-I-O.
I feel like I take a lot from Biggie, man. Like just his like, I love Biggie, bro. I do. Second to that, Jay. Third, Foxy. I like Foxy.
Oh,
shout out to Foxy. I feel like
Fox Boogie, Side Boogie.
Curveball.
Makes sense.
Curveball.
Yeah, Fox, like,
Fox was ill, man.
She's ill. Like when she had her run, she was ill. I bought the L9 and shit, China Door. I bought all them
for
shits,
me,
you know what I mean?
I'll keep it a buck. For me, she was my first Hey girl. My first team member. Listen,
She was the first Hall of Fame Hey Girl, bro.
She
was.
Forget first team.
snap.
Hall of Fame Hey Girl.
Oh God.
How many was that? 3? Was that 3?
That was 3.
I fuck with Pat. I fuck with Pat.
Ooh,
I fuck with Pat.
wow.
I fuck with Pat. I don't know. Like I just like he's not like a songwriter.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But for like the Alphabet Slaughter joint. You know what I'm saying?
He don't get his props.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Right. He has his moments.
Fifth.
I was a Pat fan during his era, yeah.
I opened up like back in the days. That shit was like
shit.
Case. Rest in peace, Case. Should I share my Case story? I don't
Yes.
know.
Why
Yes,
not?
yes,
Yes.
sir.
Back round table. Make it
Okay.
happen.
K-Slade went to the bathroom during one of my performances.
When you gotta go, man.
This is like back in 2006 though. This is like really,
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm like, damn. This
R.I.P. K-Slade.
Yo, my mom's is in the.
R.I.P.
My
John
mom's is in
McCain.
it. Yo, my mom's is in the crowd and everything. She's like, damn, like why he left?
Damn,
Gotta
bro.
go. You gotta go.
Rest in peace, Sight
Rest in
Boogie Moms
peace.
also.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
that,
R.I.P.
brother.
Mama Sight.
Absolutely.
Rest in
Thank you. I
peace.
appreciate that.
RP all around.
Fabulous.
Come on, man.
I'm trying to throw it on the backboard.
Okay. Fab, yeah, okay.
I wasn't enthusiastic enough. I know you got
Fab-
somebody
no.
over Fab.
No,
If you got
If you're gonna do that about Fab, then you gotta give an honorary 6, bro. Because
Okay.
Bro,
you don't
I'll do that. I'll do that. Right. I'll do it. Right. No, you're right. Fab. I mean, yeah, because you know what the soul tapes was cool. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Fab is dope, but I don't know. It just from
He's not
like,
in your soul. Just say it, man.
It's
Keep it
just,
aside.
it's just like
soul tapes.
The fact that you went Foxy and Pat before Fab says everything.
I know. It's just he's dope, but he just didn't I'm thinking about the Clue days. You know what I'm saying? When he was just
Right,
fabulous
a monster.
sporting shit.
Yeah,
So it's just like he
was
didn't
cooking.
really live up to that. So it's like, no disrespect, but you know,
Fab,
cool.
Fab, one of the nicest lyricists in hip hop.
Yeah, he
though,
is.
bro.
He is.
Don't y'all bully my man into picking Fab.
Right,
He
I'm
ain't
not
want to
bullying,
pick
not
Fab,
bullying.
man.
No.
I tried.
No. Fuck you, Job. Nah. It's not. But no, I mean, it's just,
Leading the witness.
it's very like, dang, I don't want to say wasted potential, but it's just like, I expected more. I expected more because I bought like when the blueprint dropped, because it dropped November 11th. September
Fab was
11th.
supposed to be first ballot Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
That's
so
all.
it's like I bought both them albums. So it's like that.
Fab
I
never
had
got
that
the
extra.
check.
He
I would
never got
say
the
Fab,
check.
it's like,
Fab is the Dominique Wilkins of the rap game.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's an
That shit
apt
sounds
comparison. I ain't gonna lie.
so
That just
I
sounds
done gave him
crazy.
Carmelo at least, but I'll take Dominique.
I mean, for this era, he's mellow.
Yeah,
you said honorable mention, right?
Yeah, give us one more.
An honorable mention.
Fab is the honorable mention. This is number 5.
I feel like it should have been an honorable mention too. Damn, that's tough.
Shit, we got Kane, we got Sean P, we got
It's a lot of candidates,
a lot of
man.
we got Jizza ODB,
Old Dirty,
technically from
yeah.
Brooklyn.
But he is from Brooklyn, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, ODB. I like ODB because like I just like I'm thinking about the Wu-Tang shit too. Like the dude that play him is dope. Like he got ODB.
Ain't that his
down to-
son?
Nah, that's not even his son.
Oh.
But his son does like
His
for
son
Wu-Tang.
performs for him
Yeah,
at the
for
shows.
yeah. But nah, ODB, yeah. Because
ODB.
like they need to do a fucking life story in that nigga. Like
Yeah.
for
That's
real.
a
I
fact.
would tune into the fuck
Yeah,
to that.
this
that's a
nigga
fact.
took a fucking limousine to catch the food stamp.
Yo, you seen that shit?
Yeah, I gotta see the story behind that. Everything. They
Didn't he
yeah.
piss
Yo,
on LL Cool J's
ODB.
plaque?
You ever read? You ever?
For what?
Yeah, he pissed on LL Cool J's plaque. LL told the story. He just pissed on his plaque.
See, that's why the movie got to be. I had to see that story because
Yeah.
what the fuck? I never knew that.
You ever read the story of the day he was supposed to shoot with Mariah Carey, the video?
Oh, for fantasy,
yeah.
fantasy, yeah,
There's
yeah.
a whole story behind it. You got to read that shit. That shit is
That shit is
some of the
incredible.
funniest shit you ever read, bro.
Yo, y'all remember Ghetto Superstar?
Yeah.
With he wasn't even supposed to be on it. I think Maya or Pride said they was like he was drunk. He just stumbled to the studio. And he's like, I like this shit.
I read that too.
I like this beat.
wanna
I'm gonna just do it, and
make-
they let him do it.
They let me do it.
Classic record.
Yeah, that shit like yeah,
ODB, number 5.
yeah.
ODB.
Aight, but
I love that
look,
nigga, man.